Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. I have 4 tomato plants on the side of my house over here, and some of them are actually starting to rot on the vine, so I'm figuring I need to find a way to use these. So when I was shopping earlier, I picked up a nice tray of chicken thighs, and I started thinking, I wonder if I could make a marinade with these. So I'm going to grab a few, and we'll go inside and give it a try. I found this tray of just regular bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs for 89 cents a pound. That's the cheapest I've seen them in quite a while. This is 7.31 pounds, pretty big package. So let me get these rinsed off, then we'll come back and make our marinade. Okay, I'm back. My chicken thighs are all rinsed off, and there was 12 chicken thighs in that package, so I split them up 3 ways. 4 of them I'm just going to put my old standby bottled Italian dressing on. 4 of them I'm going to make my experimental marinade, and the other 4 I just put in the fridge to do something else with. So one reason I like to split them up like this when I do experiments is because that way if my experiment doesn't turn out that good, all the chicken is not bad. I know this, I've used Italian dressing many times on chicken. It's one of my old standbys, and I know it's good, so I'm just going to put some of this bottled Italian dressing on there. I've used a lot of different brands and kinds, and it always turns out good. So I will mix that up with my hand and maybe poke some holes in it with a knife, but I don't want to get my hand all messy right now because I want to make this marinade. So if you can see, a lot of these tomatoes were starting to crack open. They're getting overly ripe. So what I did was cut a few in half, and I'm just going to squeeze them into the chicken like that. And that will be my marinade. I mean, there's acid in tomatoes, so I'm thinking that one went all over the counter. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, I'm thinking it might be a good marinade. I don't really know. I've never tried it, so we'll see what happens. Boy, this is going everywhere. Alright, let me wash my hand and then I'll be back and we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Alright, I washed my hand. Now let's finish making this marinade. This is 3 cloves of Gilroy garlic. This is the stuff that, it comes all peeled and everything, and it's in these little vacuum sealed pouches. It's pretty cool. It's grown in Gilroy, California. So put a little bit of that in there. And also some of this tahine. This is actually for like fruits and vegetables, but the ingredients to this are chili peppers, salt, and dehydrated lime. So I think some of that would be good in there. I guess the cat does too, because she's out there meowing at the door. So anyway, we'll put some of that. Alright, what else? Maybe just a little bit of olive oil. Maybe about a tablespoon or so. And I'm thinking just a little bit of red wine vinegar. That's usually good in poultry marinades. It's a little bit strong for beef and pork, but I like it with poultry, so probably about a tablespoon of that as well. Now I will just go ahead and get my hand in there and mix it all together. And when I'm done with these, when I'm done making a mess here, I will cover these with plastic wrap and put them into the fridge. Also going to take this knife and just poke them a little bit to help the marinade get into the meat a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing with those in the Italian dressing as well. Alright, these look good. Now I'm just going to get them into the fridge overnight. I already put plastic wrap on that one. And if you're wondering why there's still price tags on this dish, it's because I got this $24.99 dish for $4.99. And I left the price tags on so I could mention that to you guys, but I still forgot. Nothing new, so sucks to get old. You always forget everything. Anyway, so I'm just going to get plastic wrap on here. These will go into the fridge overnight. And tomorrow is Sunday, so we'll do a little Sunday barbecue and see which one turns out better. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Sunday. I just got my Italian dressing marinated chicken on there. It's been marinating about 16 hours. So that's about how long I like to do it. But if I'm in a hurry, sometimes I'll just marinate it for 3 or 4. But I like to do it overnight. So that is all on there. Now this is my tomato marinade concoction. So go ahead and get these on there. I'm putting them skin side down first, but I don't know if it really makes a whole lot of difference one way or the other how you do it. I don't know how this tomato marinade will be, but we shall find out how it compares to my Italian dressing marinade. Alright, I am just gonna get these on there. I'm cooking them indirect. That's Royal Oak lump charcoal there. And I'm gonna cook these until the internal temperature is about 175 degrees. I'm just hitting them with a little bit of kosher salt. And that will probably take about 45 minutes to an hour, I'm guessing. Every fire is a little bit different, so that's why I use a quick read thermometer to check them. Chicken thighs are pretty forgiving. I've actually let them cook up to a temperature, internal temperature of about 200 degrees, and they're still good. So that's why I like to cook chicken thighs. They're pretty forgiving. Okay, I'm just gonna let those cook and we will be back in a while. My chicken's been on here for an hour and it is done. So let's get it off of there and then we will take it inside and see which one is better. Okay, now for the fun part. This is my tomato marinade on the left. You can see a little bit of tomato on there. So let me cut a piece of that. I guess the skin's not gonna cut. So cut a piece of that. Looks good, looks juicy. Okay, now let me cut the other one. Cut into this one. This is the Italian dressing. That one looks good and looks juicy as well. So what I'm gonna do now is taste these off the camera where I can take my time a little bit, and then I'll come back and give you guys my opinion. So who won this throwdown? Me or Bobby Flay? Oh wait, me or Kraft. Getting a little too big for my britches there. Alright, I took my time and tasted the chicken both ways, and I gave my wife a blind taste test. I gave her a piece of each, and she chose my tomato marinade. And after tasting it a little more myself, I agree with her. My tomato marinade was good. For first try, I'm pretty happy with it. And I think it just had a cleaner, fresher taste. Well, it's fresh ingredients, so it makes sense where the Italian dressing tasted more like it was from a bottle. So next time I might experiment a little more, maybe add little onion powder, maybe just a little bit of sugar or honey too, just to give it a little more sweetness. But for my first try, I'm really happy with this. So if anybody tries it, hey, let me know in the comments how it turned out, and you know, just experiment, do it your own way and see what you think. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll talk to you next time.